The rise and fall of WeWork, a $47 billion nightmare.
You know what's even more astonishing than a company losing nearly half its value in just 2 years? It's a company that was once worth $47 billion.
Welcome to the tale of WeWork, the co-working space provider that rose to dizzying heights only to crash and burn with alarming speed. In 2006, Adam Neumann founded WeWork, initially called We Are Workshop.
The first location opened in New York City's Soho neighborhood, but it wasn't until 2010 that the company started gaining traction.
WeWork expanded rapidly, opening new locations across the US and eventually globally. By 2017, WeWork was worth an astonishing $10 billion after raising over $1 billion from investors like SoftBank, General Atlantic, and Wellington Management. This valuation would only continue to skyrocket, reaching its peak in August 2019 at $47 billion. To put this into perspective, that's more than the value of some major global corporations. WeWork was touted as a revolutionary space-sharing platform for entrepreneurs, freelancers, and startups. The company claimed to be on a mission to elevate the world's consciousness by creating beautiful, Instagram-worthy spaces where people could collaborate and innovate. But behind the scenes, WeWork's business model was starting to unravel. One of the main issues plaguing WeWork was its aggressive expansion strategy. In 2018 alone, the company opened over 50 new locations worldwide. This rapid growth was financed through an unprecedented number of debt offerings, which put significant pressure on WeWork's balance sheet. By June 2019, the company had amassed a staggering $2.6 billion in net losses and a whopping $1.4 billion in debt. Another major problem at WeWork was its leadership culture. Adam Neumann, who would later become known as the king of the co-working empire, was notorious for his erratic behavior and unorthodox management style. Under Neumann's helm, WeWork became infamous for its lavish spending on art, furniture, and even an in-house rock climbing wall. This indulgent culture led to widespread criticism from employees, investors, and customers alike. In the months leading up to September 2019, WeWork's financial struggles came to a head. The company filed confidentially with the SEC for its initial public offering, IPO, but it was met with intense scrutiny over its accounting practices and governance structure. When the IPO filing was finally made public in August 2019, the market reacted with shock and skepticism. The IPO filing revealed that WeWork's cash burn rate was a staggering $600 million per quarter. This, combined with the company's questionable use of funds and Neumann's outlandish spending habits, raised serious red flags among investors. SoftBank, one of WeWork's largest backers, stepped in to bail out the company with an additional $1 billion investment. But it was too little, too late. On September 30, 2019, WeWork announced that it would be delaying its IPO due to market conditions and internal issues. The company's valuation plummeted from $47 billion to a mere $8 billion in just 2 months. In October, Neumann stepped down as CEO, paving the way for a major restructuring effort. So what went wrong at WeWork? In short, it was a combination of factors. Aggressive expansion without adequate financial planning, combined with an unorthodox leadership culture and questionable accounting practices, created a perfect storm that led to the company's downfall. In hindsight, some warning signs were evident from early on: excessive debt, rapid growth without profitability, and a seemingly endless appetite for cash. These are all red flags that signal potential disaster in the making. As investors and entrepreneurs, it's crucial to be aware of these pitfalls and take steps to mitigate them. If you want to understand how businesses really fail, subscribe to Business Case Study HQ. We break down the biggest corporate disasters so you can learn from their mistakes. From Enron to Theranos, we'll dive into the most shocking business failures and help you navigate the complexities of corporate finance, leadership, and strategy.